What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and I thought I'd take this video straight to Facebook because I wanted to get some healthy interaction. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I do that way too much. But I'm looking at the actions of my fellow Americans. And I want to ask a pertinent question. What is it about me you don't like? And by me, I mean my race of people. Like, what have you observed in your lifetime that you don't like black people? Where if one black person does it, it's an indictment on the entire black race. But it doesn't just stop with the black race. With you, it carries over to other ethnicities as well. What is it about you that when you get up in the morning, you despise everybody that does not look like you? And when did it start? Because I wake up in the morning, I wake up in a good mood. You know, as one of my friends said, I never really meet a stranger. I try and be nice, respectful, and humble to everybody. But what is it about you that soon as you get up in the morning, you have disdain for someone you've never met, never had an encounter with, and you don't like them simply because of the pigmentation of their complexion? What is it? Honest conversation time. Honest conversation time. I need to know, because growing up, you told me that I needed to obey the law. You told me that I needed to respect my elders. You told me that I needed to be a child of God. You told me that I needed to work hard. You told me that this was the best country going. You told me that equality is what America is all about. You told me to uphold the law every day. You told me this, and I believed you. I did. You told me that I couldn't drink out the same water fountain as you. You told me I wasn't good enough for you to speak to in the streets. You told me there was no way for me to protest. I couldn't kneel. I couldn't sit. I couldn't stand with the power fist in the air. You told me I was disrespecting the flag. You told me that. Colin Kaepernick is still without a job today because of how Americans viewed him as being so disrespectful, so disgusting as a human being to this country. You told me all of that, and you would have had me kick Colin off to the curb. Because you told me Colin wasn't a real American. If all of that is true, and I'm to believe each and every last part of it and accept it as the truth for which it is, what in the hell was January 6th? What in the hell was January 6th? Because I'm going to say this. Some of y'all that vote, every last one of y'all that I know that voted for Donald Trump in 2020, you cannot say shit to me about nothing. A police officer was murdered. He wasn't killed, he was murdered. He was hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. Who did it? We had 2 protests in the last, 8 months in DC? We didn't just have BLM at that first one. Okay, let me go ahead and stop telling people BLM is a militant group. If you don't have the cojones to go to their website, go specifically to their about section, thank you, Casey Mosby, for that. My sister from another mother hit me up. If you don't have the intelligence to go to their website, look at their about section and see what they're about, you don't mind being ignorant and you don't mind being malicious with your words. You don't mind lying. 3 women, one of them don't even identify as a female, and that's the militant group. They don't even mention black men in their about statement, in their mission statement. They are specifically about members of the LGBTQ, black women, black children, and other blacks that are oppressed in the black culture. They're not mentioning black men. Stop telling people BLM is a militant. Who the hell they finna shoot? You know that if you did your damn homework, though. But you don't. You label me and mine jungle bunnies, tar baby, monkeys, niggers, colors. What was that on January 6th? You acted just like the savages you accused me and my people of being. And you be the same people that be shouting blue lies, but you murdered a cop. You murdered a cop just to gain access to a building because your candidate lost. He lost. He lost. And do you know why he lost? Because just like y'all, he talked too fucking much. Just like y'all, he's inconsistent. He say one thing, do something different. Y'all would tell us, me and mine, how to conduct ourselves at a protest and then go do something completely different. You do the exact same things you tell the world that we do. 47% of y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have no hope for this country. Because 47% of y'all are selfish as fuck. 47% of y'all don't give a fuck about the next person. 47% of y'all would kill a cop. 47% of y'all would tell me that blue lives matter, but then pick up a fire extinguisher and hit a police officer upside the head. Not because he was kneeling on somebody's neck. No. Not because he was drawing a weapon on somebody who was unarmed. No. You hit a cop in the head with a fire extinguisher so you could gain access to a building that wasn't yours. Didn't have your name on it. And you have the audacity, the gall, the unmitigated gumption to think you better than anybody else. You ain't shit. But you can change it. Learn to love your fellow American the same way you want your fellow American to love you. If you're incapable of doing that, it's 2 choices. Because we're not going backwards. I told a young lady, 2018, Trump wasn't coming back. I meant what I said. I'm not going to take responsibility, but I did vote. And I have been using my platform to speak out against him and his kind for the longest time. I'm going to continue to do so. Trump not coming back. That said, you 47%ers, we're going to make life hard for y'all. We are. So choices on the table, they're non-negotiable. You either adjust or you leave this country. We won't tolerate y'all going forward. We got too much to lose. We have children, we have grandchildren, and y'all have shown us that y'all don't care for nothing. Y'all don't, even though y'all talk a good game, y'all do not give a damn about this country. You really do give a damn about yourself. And that's what I found out. And it took me 52 years. 52 years after absorbing everything y'all had to say, after learning everything y'all had to teach. 52 years to realize, and now the whole world see it. Y'all full of shit. Don't tell me nothing else. You can't pull me over and give me no ticket. You can't give me no life lessons. You can't tell me how to get married. I'm already married. You can't tell me how to protest. You can't tell me how to raise my children. You can't tell me how to engage the police. You can't tell me how to fill out a job application. You can't even tell me how to be a good damn American. Because you don't know how your damn self. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Love each and every last one of y'all. We're going to keep it moving forward. We're not going to look back. Them cats that did that on the 6th, they going to get fed time. And cause Biden in the House, and because we know the Democrats controlling everything. Oh, shout out to the dude who was sitting in Nancy Pelosi's desk. You need to know she going to hem your ass up first. Peace.